Hello, hello. Welcome to Lizzie Bites Games. Today we are going to nibble on Heistgeist. Go ahead and start my timer. I want to do about an hour, and I have a new microphone, so this is also a test for that. Apologies if there is a bit of an echo. I'm working on that part of it. Heistgeist is a uh, deck builder, not a roguelike deck builder like I played with Once Upon a Rogue's Tale, but a straight up deck builder. It is also very linear. There's a story, there are characters that you meet. You have a quest log. Our quest at the moment is talk to Karel and meet Karel's new friend. So let's go ahead and do that. And there is voice acting in this, so I'm going to let that run while I fidget with my microphone and see what I can see. Enjoy.
This is Mr. Nash.
Well, if you are buying drinks, well, you can call me Csaba. Or anything you like.
He's the ship captain, running cargo for Drago. And he might just be the man we need to solve a couple of our problems.
Oh, no. I am not interested in solving anyone's problems. Got enough of my own, thank you very much. Besides, I don't think I'm even a captain anymore. They took everything from me. Everything. So, unless you are buying, I think I will be on my way.
Listen, Captain. I know a thing or two about losing everything. What do you say I get you that drink, and you tell me what happened?
So, I was doing this routine run from Belgrade, hauling some hush-hush goods, you know? No big deal. Now, cruising into Eastro City, I got flagged by those Vortex fellows for a random search, they say. Stuff like that happens, you know. The drill is you ditch your stash into the river to avoid confiscation and all that trouble. There's a buoy fitted with a tracking beacon, so it drifts down the stream a few clicks, and you recover it when the coast is clear. The problem was, when I come back, it was gone. No buoy, no signal, no cargo.
Do these trackers tend to malfunction? Or do you think someone nicked it before you got there?
I've been sailing close to 30 years now, and never in my life have I lost even a single crate. Someone must have gotten there first.
So, what was the cargo?
In my line of work, it's best not to pry. All I know is that it was some top-of-the-line military gear worth a small fortune.
I think I can see where this is going.
Well, as you can imagine, my employers were not too happy about me losing their precious cargo. Oh, things got pretty heated, and those gangsters, they insisted on compensation. So they seized my dearest Caroline and cast me overboard. I mean, for real, no figure of speech.
Karel said you're running jobs for Drago. I mean, he's tough, but you'd think he'd have a bit more understanding for when things go sideways.
Unfortunately, Drago's not in charge anymore. There's a gang war brewing in the port, and tensions are running high.
Caroline being your wife?
Oh, no, that's my ship. Was named after my first ex-wife. But far more charming, I must tell you the truth.
Well, as much as I empathize with your situation, I don't really see how we can help each other here.
If I may. We're gonna help Captain here get his boat, Caroline, back.
We are? Huh. Okay then. Something tells me you're not suggesting stealing from armed gangsters just from the kindness of your heart.
I still have to nail down the specifics with Csaba, but there's a lot we can get out of this. You can't stay here forever. Sooner or later, someone is going to sniff you out. And I'd hate for this place to be burnt down. We can turn Caroline into a mobile safe house. It'll keep us on the move and off the radar. And to top it off, Csaba has contacts in the black market that he's willing to share with us.
You weren't kidding. This does sound like a golden opportunity.
Glad we're on the same page. So, grab a beer or anything that floats your boat, and then we'll go through the plan. We're hitting the port tonight.
Okay, so we have joined Csaba, and Csaba has a boat that we can borrow. We have also been joined by our kitten, who is attaching herself to the cord. This is what happened to the last cord. No. Hold on a minute. Kitten, no. No yip yip on the cord. Hold on. Eat that. Eat that, kitten. No. No. Eat that. No. Stop that. All right. Must protect cords from kittens. So what did our to-do list give us now? Talk to Karel. Talk to Jorben. And go to the sink or swim heist. Okay, so Jorben is this guy, Yadrin.
Alexandra, I have outdone myself with today's goulash. Got my hands on proper paprika from Budapest. Protein that almost tastes like beef. Great stuff. You want some? Even Csaba says it's legit. Before he grabbed another bottle, that is. Not much use talking to him after his third one.
Thanks. Maybe later. This Csaba, what can you tell me about him?
Ah, good old Csaba. Captain Csaba, actually. If you need anything smuggled in or out of the city, he's your guy. Though he has been acting a bit strange lately. He's become quite a regular in this past week. I hope he's not in any trouble. That man's got a heart of gold. And judging by how he drinks, a liver of titanium.
Thanks for the info.
Sure, no problem. Do let me know, though, if you change your mind about the goulash.
Okay, so Yadrin says that we can trust Csaba. Kitten has lost interest for the moment in the headphone cord, so now we want to go to the sink or swim. There we go. All right. The captain has lost his ship, the Caroline, which is currently docked in a port engulfed in a gang war. Karel believes that if we manage to secure the ship, we can bring the captain on board. He might even let us use it as a hideout.
So we're getting my Caroline back tonight.
That's the plan, at least. And the ship's been seized and is currently moored in the port. Yeah, it's gang territory, so they won't take kindly to you just being there, let alone commandeering their ship.
You mean my ship?
The gangs are preoccupied with their infighting, which creates a convenient opening for us.
Right. The security systems there should be basic stuff, so your main concern should be staying out of sight of the lookouts. And Csaba here knows every nook and cranny of the port, so he'll help you get to the ship without drawing too much attention.
Don't you think I'd be more effective if I went in solo? No offense, but looking after him will only slow me down.
Hey, I'm a damned war veteran. I don't need you to babysit me. Besides, I'm not letting any more landlubber amateurs lay their hands on my Caroline.
Okay, but not one more drink before the mission, Captain.
Right. There's gonna be plenty of time for that later. Now, let's hustle.
All right. So it looks like the change here is that we have 2 people to play with. Okay. And we can switch between them. Let's see. Perimeter fence, dialogue, fight, or hacking. All right, so obviously we need to do that. Breaking and entering. Cut through the fence. Not much of a choice. All right, Alex sliced effortlessly through the galvanized steel wires with her energy blade. Hey, Csaba's not supposed to be drinking.
Let's pick up the pace, okay? We can't be strolling around like 2 lovebirds in the moonlight.
Listen, I can't go anywhere near that wharf. It is crawling with people who would gladly shoot me on sight. But look, you see those massive cranes? From up there, I can keep an eye on the entire port and guide you. Once the coast is clear, we'll rendezvous on the other side of the loading zone.
Are you sure you're up for that? Chances are you'll break your neck climbing up there.
Oh, don't you worry about me, girl. I was scaling the ship's mast in the midst of the storm while you were still splashing around in your baby tub.
If you say so. But if you die, I'm keeping the ship.
Right, so it is not a buddy mission. Ooh, my assets, 1,400. Okay, patrol, no way around it. Okay, so if I recall correctly, they're just gonna attack. You get a bit of a buff by, let's do you by comboing. Oop, no. No. Do that. Deal 1 damage or deal 2 damage, also draw a card. Okay, and I have both of these, which do not. Okay, so she's almost dead. Ooh, and it's a bit of a waste, but oh well. So I've successfully whacked her. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music down a little. Also, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's turn the headphones down as well. We are just trying to get this in line. All right, this is comboing A's, but I don't have any A's. So let's just hit with as much as we can. Alright, this is not going to help much, but probably should have done that first. And now I'm not going to have any cards left, which is fine. Well, it's a bit of a waste, but alright, so he healed himself. Alright. These are a couple defense cards. You you want to be, he's got some sort of fire back going. Well, okay, so my shield still seems to be holding, but I don't have any cards left, so gain payback. That's what he's done. He's got something called payback. And I'm gonna be low on shield in a minute, so that's deal 4 damage and discard a card. 2 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, or 3 damage if it goes after something. Alright, let's do you, because we're probably only gonna get in 1. Okay, 1, 1, and 1. Although you actually, I'm gonna be taking hits here though. I don't have any, yeah. His payback is a problem, and I don't have anything that deals with payback, so I just have to eat it. Alright. Danger level increased. Oh, there's a map for both of them. Alright, you've got a hack. 15 minutes in the action, the hip flask is already run dry. Inspect the crate. Apricot fruit brandy. I'm gonna sell them to Yadrin. Push on. Okay. Let's see about going back to Alex. She is low on health, though. Locating Caroline could be an all-night task. Luckily, they maintain a surprisingly comprehensive, poorly secured database. This is a hacking game. Okay. This is like a logic puzzle. Trying to get up there. That is 0 or less. This needs to be exactly 0. And this needs to be 0 or less. So what do we have? Damage the node for 1, damage the target node for 1, damage the node for 3. All right. Ah, that was... Okay. Damage the node for 3. Hold on a second. You need to be exactly 0, so that's not going to do me any good. And I have more turns, so you need to be exactly 0. So I need a 1-hit card. You're a 1, you're a 3. Ah, you're a node every turn. Okay. Ah, I see what happened there. Okay. So we're just gonna have to burn you, and then we can do you. Okay. I haven't found anything that gives me anything better for keep hacking, so. Alright. This seems to be locked, possibly until he's done his thing. The Ballad of the Crane. It's worth mentioning that Csaba has always had a soft spot for port cranes. Another thing worth mentioning, he has absolutely no idea how to operate it. Climb up and inspect the panel. The cranes are all managed by a central nervous system on the other side of the port, which is why the control panel here is dusty, unlabeled, and untouched for years. He took a swig from his bottle. Unfortunately, it only made things worse. He now desperately needed to pee. 4 buttons, a few other levers, and did not. Oh no. I'm gonna try the buttons first. Since I guess you'd want to turn it on first. Alright. The red button is for locking the container in place, the blue button was for releasing it, the green button turned on the air conditioning, and the yellow button managed the lights. Red means grab, bluesy, Lucy, got it. Try. First controlled the hoist vertical, while the second adjusted the hoist and spreader horizontally. The third operated back and forth, with the last being the emergency stop. Piece of cake. Huh. All right.
You moved some more containers for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you see the blue one to your left? Jump over there, and you'll have a clear path for the next 300 meters.
Roger that.
Okay. I have a feeling we're going to have to remember that, which could be a problem. Okay. And Alexandra is still very
Ooh,
low.
what's a beauty like you doing all alone in a place like this, hmm? Looking for some company?
Take it easy, Romeo. Is Drago around? I'd like to have a word.
Well, sweet cheeks, Drago ain't around no more. Looks like I'll have to be your entertainment for the evening.
So where is he then?
Don't know. Could be behind bars or swimming with the fishes for all I care. Just a few days ago, a bunch of Vortex heavy hitters busted in and dragged him out of here. Made a hell of a mess doing it, too.
What the hell did he do to piss off Vortex?
Don't know, don't care. We're running the show now, so if you want something, you talk to me.
We're stealing the ship. She's just going to come out and tell it.
All right, boss. So you're looking to have a good time?
You betcha! What you have in mind?
Okay, so here's the deal. We're stealing this boat from your pals. Think you're in for that?
Let's go! Wait, what? Stealing our boat? The hell you are!
Defend yourself. Okay, yeah. All right. I am going to need some defense and some healing if it comes around to it. All right. You want to combo a B. You want to combo an A. I don't have an A, but you are a B. So let's do you. No, I'm gonna need you. I need you. All right. She's gonna need some payback. Some defense. There we go. All right, you want to be comboed after B because then you don't give yourself bleed. So you I did not get bleed, and I have 1 point left. You and you. All right, I effectively used all of my cards, and I'm no longer on the verge of death. So, shield is still holding. None of you are a heal. And that could be 6 if I play it right. So you all I want to try and hold on to. Now, you want to be played after A, and you want to be played after B. So, got some more defense. -6, okay. I think there is a strategy by where you can hold cards between turns, but I'm not employing it at the moment. Alright. No more shield, but these are all A's and they want B's, so we're just gonna have to roll through them. Starting with you. You do more damage. Okay. Doesn't seem to have... Okay. That combo should be more than enough. Okay. Okay, I should be fidgeting with my deck, but apparently I'm not that kind of player. Okay, Alex hid in a shipping container waiting for a passing patrol to disappear around the corner. Various pharmaceuticals. I think I have plenty of money. So that takes me... That's healing me completely. All right, this is going to take her up to where there's no intel, so I'm going to guess that is the boat. All right, pay attention to your defense first these days. Okay, who has the least? Here we go. We can get rid of you first. Now, you want to follow an A. That makes you happy. You want to follow a B. That makes you happy. That gets rid of you. You're done anyways. All of my defense cards. All right. So you get a bonus. It's going to take a little longer to deal. You will combo to increase damage. Alright, you don't have any... Okay, I can play both of these without... Okay. I'm gonna see what happens if I end turn with this, because I can use this, but if it's gonna go away... Okay, it does stay in the hand. Alright, so I want to do this after a B card. Actually, wait. Let's do you first. Now do you. Now do you without getting lead. Now do. You. I have enough. Okay. I have plenty of shield, but I can't actually do anything. So you're just gonna have to wait till next turn. All right, we're at 19 out of 20. That's fine. These all want to follow a B card. You're the only B card I've got. Let's do you. Do you. Now, I'm following a B card. You gain focus, you gain focus. You are going to be the best combo. And we're done. Okay. Asset map to secret stash. That's good. I'm guessing. My danger level has increased. All right, so do we want to send Csaba first or Alex? Let's do Csaba. We've got visitors. A tussle between Drago's former crew. The Vortex Stalker drone making rounds on gang turf. What were they doing watching the port? Could they be fanning the flames between gang factions? They could just as easily be the ones orchestrating the whole chaos. It wouldn't be the first time. Alright, actions against the drones don't seem to be active. Maybe I have not gotten the required elements to do anything about them. That's not why we're here. We'll get my ship back and I'll kiss this place goodbye. Okay, so maybe if we had held on to something. Oh, we picked up that bottle. And we put the bottle away to sell it for later. Maybe if we'd had it on us, we could have thrown it at the drone or something. That's interesting. But...
Csaba, there's an awful lot of activity around this big ship that's in my way. Do you see any way around?
You mean that Franz Josef over there? They seem to be loading the cargo. The ship will probably leave in a few hours.
Franz Josef? Wait, I know that ship. I saw it in Venice.
Nah. There's got to be some mix-up. The ship's captain stuck to the Black Sea route for as long as I've known him. What would he be doing in Venice?
I'm telling you, I watched that ship from my window every single day for 2 weeks before the heist. Do ships ever share the same name?
Yes, absolutely. Ships are first and foremost recognized by hull numbers, not some silly names. You saw a vessel that simply looks similar. That's all.
I'm pretty sure that's the ship I saw. Is it even remotely possible that someone would make that trip sailing from Venice to Istro City?
Yes, it is technically possible. You set the course for the Black Sea, and then it's upstream along the Danube for a couple of days. But that route is hardly worth the time and trouble.
Being under everyone's radar might be reason enough.
You sure you are not just seeing ghosts, girl?
Karel, could you please look into this? See if you can dig up anything.
Well, have you just, oh, well, I'll be damned. Perhaps you're onto something. A ship named Franz Josef docked in Venice for a solid 25 days. Sailing out right before the damn lockdown 18 days ago.
Why is all this even important? I was thinking we were here for my ship.
We are, but this requires our immediate attention. Listen, it's just a hunch, but it seems like too much of a coincidence. And right now, it's the only lead we got. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Okay, but be careful in there.
Okay, and we have gotten some more of the map open. Okay, she is going sideways, and then she's going to come back to either fight or hack after that. And then he has to do something with the cranes before anybody can go on further. There will be one more heal station, though. Okay. Or 40 minutes. Gain 4 shield. Gain payback if it's after a B card. Okay, you want to discard. I want to get the payback, so you need to be played after you, which is a B card. I don't want to discard a card. I should use you. Now, you gain force shield and payback. Nice. Okay. The patch up I want to hold on to. But I won't be able to if I play this card. It'll just go back into rotation. I think I can take it. That's just gotta go. Okay, now they have payback. She has payback, you do not. Okay, so let's see what happens when we go after your friend. Alright, let's do you. Let's get rid of you. A little bit more you. A little bit more you. Take you down. Payback. When this character is attacked, deal X damage to the attacker. That's for one turn. So, next turn. She loses her payback. And now we can do some damage. 1 damage, 2 damage shields. Okay. And she's just going to attack next time. So. Let's do you first. You will give me some shield. Alright, you all want to go after an A, but you're not going to get that, so... Let's hit you before you do anything exciting. The shield held. Now, you want to go after a B. I have one B, and you want to go after an A. Let's make this as simple as possible. We don't need to, because you're dead now. I've been getting more cards. Okay, choice. Rusting, unremarkable cargo ship. Load of activity did not seem to be troubled by the ongoing gang war. Make your way to the bridge. To access logs and shipping manifests, you need to work a little magic. Hack the counts. All right. So, we have 3 turns. We got to remember this does damage every turn. It does not do immediate damage. Lowered to exactly 0. 0 or less. You are a vault. Mission non-critical data or assets. Mission critical data. So we'll go after you first. First, we need to get... Hold on a sec. You need to be exactly 0. You need to be exactly 0. Alright. Do you. Now, you are 1. And you need to be exactly 0. So, I'm gonna prep you for that. I wonder if you keep these when you roll into the next turn or if they are. Alright, let's end turn and see. Ah, you can only have 3 cards at once and your memory is full. Gotcha. So, you need to be 0 or less. You need to be 1. We have that. So, let's brute force you and nail you. Objective completed. Shipping manifest. Keep hacking. Let's see what happens. One turn left until traced. We can remove you. You're going to pop next turn. You're damaging node for 3. So let's... connection traced. Okay. My danger level went up.
Got
All
my
right,
hands on the
so
shipping
that...
manifest. It states that they loaded 5 containers in Venice bound for Astrosity. According to the manifest, they were transporting perishable fruit in special controlled atmosphere containers.
Yeah, sure they were. Anything else in there? Like, where did the containers end up? Are they still hanging around the port?
The cargo's already gone. 3 of the containers were addressed to Mechanica Corp, and 2 to some Luxembourg.
Huh. Okay. This is getting interesting.
Taking a scenic route to ship a bunch of fruit out of Venice? That's just bullshit, right?
Yes, it is a go-to smuggler call sign. It marks the cargo as sensitive, and those in the know understand not to ask further.
Looks like there's quite a market for smuggling goods out of Venice. And Luxembourg. You think it's that Luxembourg?
Yeah, Maxi Luxembourg. Celebrity, art collector, arms dealer, info broker, and a total weirdo to boot. It's entirely possible he had some shady dealings in Venice. But a corp like Mechanica on that list, they have their own fleet and private ports at their disposal. There's definitely something fishy about this.
Something feels off about this whole thing. Why go to all this trouble if you aren't shipping something very important?
I mean, yeah, the whole thing smells, but what's it to us? You think the goddamn prototype was on that ship? We don't have time to chase ghosts, Sasha.
If there's even a remote chance this could lead somewhere, we have to investigate. I'm sending you all the data now.
Okay, I'll see if I can dig anything up. Hope this won't be a total waste of time.
I am sorry to interrupt, but we are still here to get me my ship back, right?
Right, let's get back to work.
Okay. So we can either fight or we can hack. I'm kind of liking the hacking minigame. I just have to not stay too long. All right, so lower to exactly. All right, so connected to the security grid, destroying an end node makes it inaccessible. Security grid of the buildings or a vault. All right, you are not mission critical, I'm guessing. So, exactly 0. You're that, and then you're gonna stay here. Okay, you're 3. You'll be useful. Or I could bank on getting you back. Because you have to be precise. I think this is the last one turn left. Okay, it does tell me. Okay. And I should also be able to do you. Oh, that was the... All right. Weird. Okay, so you have to come down here to open this up. Climbed into another crane. All right, he sat on a stool and dusted off the control panel. Press the blue button to make a clear path for Alex. 3 minutes of rearranging the containers like a Jenga master. Csaba cleared a path. There was one more thing he had to take care of.
I'm listening.
I saw from up here that you had some containers blocking your way. Well, I managed to move them out. Now you should have a clear route without anyone seeing you at all.
Huh. Thanks, Csaba.
All right, so I'm going to head for the healing. All right. First aid kit, patch up your wounds. Push on. No intel beyond this point.
Listen, there is something important I need to take care of. And I need your help.
I'm listening. You saw something from up there?
You see that warehouse? I need to get something from there. It is mission critical. Matter of life and death, you know?
That place is likely heavily guarded. What happened to your plan of staying out of any trouble?
No, Alexandra, listen to me. I really need to do this, and I cannot do it alone.
Csaba, we don't have time for games. You either tell me what this is about, or we're carrying on as planned.
When those bastards took my ship, Lujza was still on board. We got to rescue her.
And who's Lujza? Another one of your exes?
She's my friend, Alexandra. Please, you have to help me. I don't know what I would do should anything happen to her.
All right. So now I'm in the rescuing business too. Okay, I'll help you. What do you want me to do?
Oh, thank you. I owe you big time. Please sort out those punks guarding the entrance and buy me a little time. I will handle the rest.
Okay, so this is giving us another fight. We're coming up on the 50-minute mark, 55 minutes. Okay, I am going to leave it here for the moment. Partly because I want to check to see what happens if I save and come back. But I think I've done this before. I kind of like how linear this is because it gives me a sense of progression. But I do wish I had a better understanding of how much there was in any given chunk. But we'll see. We'll see as it goes. One of the reasons I'm doing this now is that I've finished the roguelike deck builder that I was doing once upon a time, Rogue's Tale, and I'm actually looking forward to a narrative tactical game that is coming out at the end of March, and I want to be sure to have wrapped this up by then. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to do it, but we'll have to see. Okay, kitten, chew on that. I'm talking to my cat again. Okay, so I'm going to exit to menu and see how that works when I go back into it. In the meantime, I will say thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.